With the election of leaders done, the new structure says it will focus on ensuring that its mother body gets an outright victory come election time. The ANC Women's League finalized some of its work by announcing 40 additional members of its NEC. Former ANC Women's League President Bathabile Dlamini failed to get elected by delegates at the League's 13th National Conference. She had a dismal showing in the presidential race, which was won by Sisisi Tolashe.
We then invite them, because they form part of us, they then continue and assist in the organization because they are our former presidents. So we invite, this goes the same as Comrade Nosfiwe Mapisa Ngabula. We invite them, they form part of us. It becomes a standard approach that if you are a former ANC president or the ANC Women's League, automatically then you form part of a structure that will be elected because including Ukomre Tumamu, UNG Mutsecha. So we invite them, they contribute, even on policy position, they are afforded an opportunity. Even when we need guidance on certain issues to assist in the organization, we constantly approach them to guide us.
The other presidential hopeful, Tembeka Mkunu, just crept into the NEC, being the 40th additional member voted in. The newly elected leadership insists that the NEC represent a good intergenerational as well as demographic mix. The broader leadership structure was elected by 67% of the nearly 3,000 delegates present, down from the 97% turnout for the national officials elections.
We do believe, I think on your behalf, leadership, that this executive is composed of young people. There are names that we know there, people who are under 35 years. I mean, just off the top of my head, Pinkim Oma, Dibulelo Mahlatse, and many of them. Also, as the president said, it is also reflective of the, what is that word that I'm looking for? Demographics, yes, demographics of our country. Comrade President mentioned Comrade Bukas, there's Comrade Bernie Swartz, there's Comrade Maggie Govender, and many other comrades. Comrade Peacock, and I think, as the SG said, this process of co-option also exists to correct any imbalances that would have occurred.
The lower turnout for the election of additional members was as a result of the conference running out of time, with some delegates forced to leave before they could vote. Tolashe says the organization's program of action will be drafted by her, other national officials, as well as newly elected National Executive Committee.
Throughout the conference, we divulged deep into critical issues affecting our fellow women in our diverse communities, from gender-based violence and food security to economic empowerment and the fight for equality. Our discussion has been marked by purpose and determination. However, due to time constraints, the ANC Women's League 13th National Conference didn't conclude its business. Thank you very much.
The new leadership also announced that a second installment of the National Conference will be convened virtually to finalize the League's policy agenda. SABC News, Johannesburg.